You know that I have an essay due in 8 hours feeling? That terrifying blank page. That 5 point rubric where you have to make sure to maintain a clear understanding. That hesitation. That small calm before the storm. You know the drill. The thrown away ideas, the 3, 4, 5 cups of coffee, the keyboard smashing, textbook rereading, book skimming, note reviewing, and re-reviewing, only to end up with 1 page of decent analysis and 3 pages of exhausted, last-minute, made-up nonsense. And before you know it, 10 minutes before your deadline, everything goes still. And you wonder why. Why study? Why exhaust yourself for an A? Why stress? Why this class? Why school? But if you pause long enough to organize your thoughts and think of the reason behind your work, to consider a different perspective, it all starts clearing up.
I feel like I've had more students enroll in honors and AP classes just over the last few years, and I think part of it is just that they think they're trying to make themselves more marketable to college. I think students look at the course and they sort of symbolize like their GPA or their report card, and that's the thing that is the emblem of what they think the course is supposed to be about.
I believe that students take my class because they have to. I think some students are even talked into it by their parents. I think a symbol that students might assign to my class, especially when they've been here for a little while, might be a hash mark. And they know that I'm valuing their voice and that they can't be a passive participant in the classroom.
The symbol that I hope students associate with my class is like, I don't know, an apple or something like that. I think apples are like symbolic of wisdom or knowledge, something that represents like thought. And so to me, like I think of a book as that symbol too, like words and communication and language and how all of that sort of represents this wisdom.
The life lesson of Catcher in the Rye, I think, is you don't have to follow someone else's example. You can actually use a negative example as a positive example.
I would say that it's my unit on modernism that I like the most. I think it speaks to like the ambition that we have as people. I mean, thinking about The Great Gatsby, like this concept of, you know, being this little boat chugging forward and constantly being thrown back.
Reading gives students the opportunity to see life from a different perspective than their own. It's super cliche, but this is exactly what Atticus said to Scout, right? You don't understand someone until you walk a mile in their shoes, until you crawl into their skin and walk around in it. It can propel you to be the type of person that you want to be simply by avoiding what everybody else is doing.
I hope students get a sense of like empathy out of what they read. I hope that they walk away with like the holistic message, right? But ultimately, I hope that it's the lessons of who they are and who other people are and how to interact with others. I hope those are the things that they leave with.
Do I want them to get an A? Of course. But even more importantly than that, I'm very optimistic that the grade transfers into something within your soul. Like, I want them to grow.
I think the message about reading that's so important is like, go out and explore like, well, what types of literature or nonfiction do you like? Like, what types of stories are you interested in? And I think that there really is something for everyone out there.
Be yourself. Find your own voice. Do your own thing. Be content in your own skin.